So you came in, obviously made the big defensive play of the game. What was it like? What was kind of your mindset going in when you came on the court for that play?
I know Coach Cronin, he had came up to me at one of the halftimes. He just told me to stay ready, just be ready to come in there and try to make a play. So just my mindset was just what he said, staying ready and just making sure that whenever my team needs me, just to go out there. And luckily, I was able to make a play, a big play for the game against Wisconsin, and that's just kind of how it worked out.
Take us through the play. How did you get in position to make that block?
I know like Blackwell, he had the ball in his hand. It looked like he wasn't going to pass the ball, so I was just really trying to see where my man was and try and locate where the man with the ball was as well. I kind of see him getting downhill, and I seen I think I was guarding Crowell. He was trying to get behind my head a little bit, but he was kind of focused on the rim a little bit, so I was kind of waiting for him to jump into the air, because like when you jump into the air, it's kind of tough to make like that pass, and like because you're in the air, it's kind of hard to make decisions. So once I kind of saw him going to the air into a shot, I kind of committed to it, and I didn't expect to block it. Just try to get a contest on it, and then luckily blocked the shot, and it was just a big play.
So you have to worry about him throwing the lob as well as taking the shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you're kind of doing two things at once,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. So that was kind of just trying to play two and just read what he was doing as well.
And you mentioned, staying ready. Cronin, after the game, you talked about the attitudes, yourself, Adai. What's it like being in this role where, you don't know how many minutes you're going to get, but just trying to make the most of them?
I feel like just being in this role is just really trying to take advantage of every opportunity. I wouldn't say like it sucks or whatever. Like I don't feel like I have a certain feeling towards being in the role. Just really just wanted to help my team in any way that I can, and I was able to do that. Whether it's playing 5 minutes or playing 15 minutes or more, just trying to find a way to impact the game in the best way that I know I can.
Coach said that the Iowa game was a game that he thought you could excel in because of their athleticism and how fast they play. And then he said the Wisconsin game was a game that Adai could excel in because of their height, maybe. What are some things that he's looking at to say, this is a game where Will's going to excel, this is a game that Adai's going to excel? What are some of the tendencies he's looking at?
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into that, just because that's our strategy that we have going into games. But I do know Coach is very strategic in the ways that we go into our game, and like he has told us, this is why we think that you'll be successful in this game, and this is why maybe Adai in a Wisconsin game will be successful like he did in having a career high night. So I don't want to get too deep into talking like our strategy, because we might have to face his teams again, but he's very strategic in just like planning all that out.
All good?
Thank you.
Thank
you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, have a good one.